Good morning, dear students. Welcome once again. This time in this session we are going to proceed with class 7 civics, chapter number 2, role of government in health. Very relaxing chapter, very interesting, very simple chapter it is, right? Let's discuss some of the questions of this chapter. Moreover, we are going to make a revision also how much you have understood the chapter. Okay, so let's begin on with chapter number 2, civics for class 7, the role of government in health. Okay, let's see what the first question states. The first question, you have to read that you have already read that health is a wider concept, right? The health is a wider concept than illness. Look at this quote from the Constitution and explain the terms. That means you have to explain two terms, living standard and public health, right? These two terms you have to define. So when I am going to talk about living standard, you can say, for example, some people are going to distant place or to different place by foot. Some people are going on bicycle. Some people used to take scooter and get from one place to another. Whereas some people goes by four-wheeler, by car, by other means, right? So this shows their living standard. Understood? So in simple terms, we will define living standard as the condition in which people are living. Simple. The condition in which people are living is living standard. Clear? The condition of the living of the people is known as living standard. The condition in which people are living. Moreover, one extra sentence has been added. Higher the living standard of people, higher the standard of living of people, the more standard or higher the standard of the people, higher the economy. The more standard you will become, more money you have to invest. That is the thing. Okay, so higher the standard of living of people, higher the economy, and vice versa. If you will invest, if your economy will be higher, your living standard will be higher, right? Vice versa means either you take it from this side or from this side to this side. Higher your living standard, higher your economy. Higher your economy, the more higher it will take your living standard to become. Clear? So this is the meaning of living standard, the condition in which people are living, and the higher standard you keep, the more money, the more economy you have to invest. Clear? I think it might be very much clearer to you now. Living standard, the condition of the people in which they are living. Yes. Now, another term is public health. Public, the citizen, all the people of the country. Health, to take care of the condition free from illness and injuries, right? So public health means the general level of health condition of citizen. The health condition of a citizen of the country is public health. Clear? So it means general level of health condition of the citizen. Okay, and another line has been added. It ensures every person has a right to get health facilities. That means it is a person's right, it's people's right. Every person of our country is having the right of getting the health care or getting the health facility. Always remember, it is the right given by the constitution of our country. Okay, so I don't think there will be any problem with any of these terms, living standard and public health. I think both these terms are quite clearer now. If you have to define public health, you can define the general level of health condition of person, of citizen, of people. And if you have to define living standard, the condition of the people in which they are living, or the condition in which people are living. Clear? Yes. Next question states, what are the different ways? You have to mention different ways through which the government can take steps to provide health care for all. That means, what are the methods that government has implemented, has established, has taken care of, so that all the people of the country should have a good health, so that the people of the country will be healthier. Okay, so what are the steps government has taken? They have opened government hospitals, many private clinics also, okay, hospitals, okay, healthcare centers. These are the things they have opened. Moreover, health insurance facilities they have provided, right? All these things are over here which I have summarized. See, the different ways through which the government can take steps to provide health care to all are: number one, established, or they are establishing health care at zonal levels, at district levels, at zonal levels, at area. Zone means area, simple. At different zonal levels, at different areas. Clear? So they are establishing, they are implementing health care. Health care means hospital, health care centers and all those things. They are establishing, they are implementing, they are opening these health care facilities at zonal levels, at different areas, at different zones. Clear? Now, another thing is setting up low cost government hospitals. See, because the private hospitals take too much amount of money, that's why the government set up government hospitals which takes very low cost, right? If you visit government hospital, it takes less money. Where if you visit private hospitals, they take more money, right? So government is setting up low cost government hospitals to ensure proper health care facility. Okay, the third point is health care programs and awareness programs were implemented, and these are encouraged, right? Healthcare programs and awareness programs, these are different types of programs implemented by the government, right? Established by the government. Time to time they are carrying out with the activities, right? Yes. Now, health insurance for basic treatment. See, this is also a factor. Health insurance they are providing for basic treatment, for common treatment. Okay, the word basic means common. Okay, clear? Moreover, provision. Provision means to provide, to give. Okay, so provision of clean drinking water and generic medicine. Generic medicine means common medicine. Yes. Okay, so they are providing clean drinking water and generic medicine, common medicine at low prices, so that people of our country will be healthier. They attain the state of health in a very smooth way. Clear? I don't think there will be any problem with this question. You have to just remember what are the 2 things, what are the 3 things, what are the 4 things government has done. Okay. Now coming on to the next question. A column is being made and you have to differentiate between private and public health services in terms of affordability, availability and quality. Okay, so let's see what is the basic scenario of private and public health services in terms of affordability, availability and quality. Affordability, here is a term, affordability. You might heard people saying, I can't afford it. Yes, I can afford it. What is the meaning of afford? Within reach, R-E-A-C-H, or you can say those who can avail it, those who make it possible, affordability. Okay, suppose if I have small money in my pocket and I have to buy a car and the cost of the car is in lakhs and I have only 1,000 rupees, then I'll say I can't afford a car because it is beyond my pocket limits. So I can't afford it, that means I don't able to take it. Okay, affordability means the ability of taking it. Okay, in simple terms you can say. So in private hospital, first we will see the condition of private hospital in terms of affordability. It is somehow affordable because they take too much money from the people. So somehow people are able to provide that much money and get themselves treated. Okay, that's why I have written somehow affordable or hard to afford. Clear? Now in terms of availability, private hospitals are available and they are in plenty in numbers, right? They are too much in numbers. So they are available all the time, they are available, there is no problem in that. And what was the quality of the private services? Quality is better, good, best you can say, best facilities, best qualities they are providing, isn't it? Yes, the private healthcares are providing better facilities, best facilities, good facilities, right? Now, if I am going to take the term public health service, government health service, in terms of affordability, yes, everybody can afford it, isn't it? Because it takes low cost, it takes low money, right? So affordable, everybody affords it, so it is affordable. In terms of availability also, yes, it is available. It is available almost in every district, in almost every city you can say, okay, so it is quite available. But in terms of quality, if you visit a government hospital, that much quality they are not providing. Okay, so it is satisfactory, at least neither very good nor very bad, somewhat in midst, that means satisfactory. Okay, these are the differences in between the private and public health services, right? Yes, this is very simple. You have to just mention in columns what do you think, what kind of private facilities are being provided in terms of affordability, availability and quality. Here also the same thing, as far as government hospital is concerned, what is their condition in affordability, availability and quality. Clear? I any problem with this. Now, moving on to the next question. A statement is given, improvement in water and sanitation can control many diseases. Yes, obviously, right? So if you improve the quality of water and sanitation, health, hygiene or cleanliness, you can say, okay, they can control many diseases. Yes, if you are taking clean water, if you are taking pure water, and moreover your place is hygienic, your place is very clean, you can able to control many diseases, right? So it is true that improvement in water and sanitation can control many diseases. Yes, it is true. Now you have to explain this with the help of examples. Some examples are being put forwarded. Okay, contaminated, which means polluted. Contaminated water is the main reason for many diseases. That means polluted water is the main reason, it is the main factor for many diseases. What kind of diseases are being caused due to polluted water, contaminated water? Cholera, jaundice, typhoid. Okay, these are the things which you get if you are drinking polluted water, infected water, right? Another point is by provision of clean drinking water. If you provide clean drinking water, provision means providence, to provide, to give. Okay, so by provision of clean drinking water, protection against water related diseases can be assured. That means if you provide clean drinking water, you can save a person, you can protect a person from many dangerous diseases, from dreadful diseases, right? Yes. Poor sanitation, that means unhygiene or uncleanliness, is responsible for many communicable diseases. Obviously, if your locality is not clean, too much mosquitoes and flies breed over to area. In the science also you read, right? So to maintain a healthy living, cleanliness of the area is very much required, isn't it? That's why every day you sweeps the floor, every day you are washing up the clothes, every day you are making the floors to get swept over, and you are cleaning up your benches, desks and other things in your houses, right? So it is the poor sanitation that is responsible for communicable diseases. What are communicable diseases? Those diseases that spread from one person to another by water, food and different agents, right? You might have remembered. Yes. And moreover, lack of proper sanitation also give rise to the birth of mosquitoes and several insects which affect the health of people. So if your area is not clean, it gives rise to mosquitoes and it gives rise to insects which affect change, brings a change which affect the health of people. Okay, it leads to make a people unhealthy, isn't it? From the very beginning you are learning these little things, right? It is nothing but just a revision. Okay, now these are the questions of your textbook. Now let's have a revision, a small revision by means of these additional questions here. Let's see what is the first question. What do people in democratic country expect from government. What are your hopes towards your government? Government can do something for me like that. What are your expectations? Everybody is having expectation from government. When I was teaching you, I have told you what is the expectation of the common people from government, isn't it? What do they expect from government? Right? So they expect proper welfare or facilities, right? People in democratic country expect the government to work for their welfare. Welfare means to provide certain facilities in the form of drinking water, in the form of keeping good hospitals, okay, in form of providing good education. So these all are welfares, right, which can improve you. Okay, what are the things that the government can do for the welfare of the people? Then it will be opening up government schools, colleges, hospitals, right? These are the things that the government do, and this is the expectation of the people of democratic country also, that certain welfare, certain facilities should be provided to the citizen of the country from the government. Clear? Now let's see another question. Where do most doctors prefer to settle? Where? At what place most doctors prefer to settle? Where do the doctors who get well qualified settle down? I have told you, in urban areas or in cities. Yes. So they prefer, they like. The word prefer means to like. So they prefer to settle in urban areas. Urban means city and rural means village. So the opposite of urban is rural. Clear? Yes. Now another question. Name some water-borne diseases. You have to name some diseases which are caused due to water. If you drink unfit water, if you drink unclean water, if you drink contaminated water, if you drink polluted water, what are the diseases that can be caused, or what are the diseases that you likely to get suffer from? And the answer is typhoid, cholera, jaundice, okay, and many other diseases. See, diarrhea, typhoid, cholera, jaundice, these are some of the diseases that we get if we drink polluted water, contaminated water. Clear? Yes, these are simple questions, small questions, relaxing questions. What do you mean by public healthcare system? We have discussed public healthcare. Now when I have added system, it comprises of hospitals run by the government. Okay, so what do you mean by public healthcare system? It is a system of hospital and health centers run by government. So if the question will be asked, what do you mean by the term public healthcare system? Your answer is system of hospital and healthcare. System of hospital and health centers run by government. So if the hospitals and healthcare centers run by government, it means public healthcare system. Clear? Now another question, what is the full form of RMPs? Time and again I am asking you this question. I have given you the homework also, right? Full form of RMP. You might have written and you have remembered. Yes, it is registered medical practitioners. And where they are found? They are found in rural areas. Yes, registered medical practitioner is the full form of RMP and they are found in rural areas. I have told you just right now, opposite of urban is rural, that means village area, right? Yes. Now another question is, mention the positive aspect of healthcare of India. You have to tell the positive things of the healthcare of India. Positive things. You remembered too many doctors every year is being produced by India. It has largest number of medical colleges and medical centers and hospitals, right? Yes, and it is the fourth largest producer of medicine in the world. Remembered? All these are positive aspects of healthcare of India. See, India has a good number of doctors, clinics and hospitals, right? Another good aspect, positive aspect, India is fourth largest producer of medicine in the world. Fourth largest producer of medicine. And another aspect, India gets a large number of medical tourists from several countries. Medical tourists, remembered? Yes, those foreigners who come to our country to get the good healthcare facility. Why they were coming from those countries? In order to get low cost treatment. Clear? I don't think there will be any problem. Now, another question is, you have to give the negative aspects of healthcare in India. Those were positive aspects. Negative aspects. What are the drawbacks? What are the negative points of our healthcare in India? The first point is, rural people face the crisis. The word crisis means lack of doctors. Why they lack doctors? Because most doctors settle in what area? Urban areas, right? That's why we can't find doctors in rural areas. Most of the doctors settle themselves in cities, towns, urban areas. Okay, first negative aspect. Another negative aspect is, about 5 lakh people die from tuberculosis year, TB, every year, and almost 2 million cases of malaria reported every year. Every year this much person get infected from malaria because they are living in unhygienic condition, which are dirt at polluted areas, at dirty places, right? And 5 lakh people die from tuberculosis every year, right? Another negative aspect, clean drinking water is not available to all. We can't able to provide the clean drinking water to each and every areas. That's why people at some areas are still drinking polluted water, contaminated water. Okay, this is also a negative aspect of healthcare in India. Moreover, half of all the children in India do not get adequate food to eat. They don't get even proper amount of food because there is so much poverty. People are so poor in our country that of all the children population, half of the children population will not get adequate food to eat. That means sufficient amount of food, proper amount of food. As a result, they were undernourished. So they are undernourished. They are malnourished. from one disease or other, right? So these are the negative aspects. Moreover, most of the people living in unhygienic condition leading to several diseases. Obviously, if people are living in dirty areas, in unhygienic, unclean condition, they suffer from several diseases. Clear? Now, these are your homework for this session. Learn the question answer of this chapter. You have to learn the question answer. Whatever the chapter I have taught you, dear, you start learning all the things because you have to be serious towards your studies. Moreover, your question is, what are positive aspects of healthcare in India? You have to give the positive aspects. I have told you the positive aspects. Yes. So you have to give the positive aspects of healthcare in India. And what is public healthcare system? These are the three questions which you need to do and properly in your homework copy. Okay? Do it. Remember all these answers. Get it learned by heart. All the answers, all the questions. Right? And if you have any doubt, time and again I am communicating with you. But do attend the class in good attendance. Everybody should attend my classes. Okay? Okay, fine. So have a nice day. Have a wonderful day. Till the next time we are going to meet again. Thank you, dear. Thank you very much.